evening. Clay, I didn't even have a chance to not have glasses today. Zero chance. Hi, Jay. Hi, K-Rex. I should use my left hand for this. Hi, Purpose. Hi, Orange. Hi, Mysterious Emblem. Let's see. Let's again. I believe you. I believe you. I saw it. It was really close. I swear I saw your message before I saw the Discord ping. Before I entered the Discord ping? Starfire, you're here too early. Thank you. Thank you. That reminds me, I wonder if I can find the thing. I have like 2 or 3 things that I was going to show before stream. Before game. And it's just sort of one of the details I didn't show off. I'm wondering if I can like grab it real quick. One of the details that you're never going to see on the model because it doesn't function that way. And even then, even on like a 3D model, it's something that would be like, it may be on the glasses, but you'll never actually see it because you don't ever look there. Hold on, I wonder if I can grab it. I have to think about where I put everything. I swear, I did get more organized over the past couple of days. I went through, I have, you know how many things I have in my download folder now? My like actual main download folder, not like the sub download folders, because I do have another folder somewhere that's called download. That's my old download folder that still has a couple hundred items in it, but I really gotta sort through those. But that's not important. That's static. That number is never growing. The downloads folder is ever growing, but it's at 0. Let me grab the other thing. A Maniac on the floor. I've been listening to that song a lot too. A couple times this weekend. Why are you saying my god? Is it about the organization? Clay, do you know how many times I have to like, whenever I download something from Discord, it's automatically sending to the, hold on, let me grab it. The Primrose/additional art/ Claychap. That is the automatic folder. And then it's like, hey, you want to save this as image.png? I have to actually name it. What is taking up image? What is taking up image? Image is the most important image of all. Do you want me to show you what image is? I will show you what image is in that folder. Let me grab it. Hold on. Where is that folder? Additional part. I already told you what the folder like layout is. Hold on. Most important image of all. This is image.png. I am never overwriting this image. It is never getting overwritten. No. Yeah. Let me see if I can find the other thing. I have to go into my dev folder for that. Okay, it's not part of there. No, it's not part of there. I might have to open. No, wait. It's kind of like, do I open the PSD? I don't know if it's gonna be in the PSD. I mean, it will be in the PSD, but it's just kind of a This might be something I have to open the sheet for, and I just have to remember like where did I put that? All right, that's in a different folder. Custom V2. I have to think about where this is. Or I could just open like almost. Whoa, that's a lot of. That's a lot of textures. I just don't need to open that texture. Hi Yori, welcome. Thank you for the lurk. No, Clay, I am saving as many as I can. Although apparently I've missed a few, and it's like, it's too late to comment on this. How did I miss this? One day you're just gonna get absolutely ganked by like me commenting on like months old images in the Discord. Someday. Hold on. Because I was looking back and like, what was the context for this particular image? I'm just going to search Claychap image posted. Oh, there was something else I was doing, and then it turned out that, like, oh, I don't actually know how to do it properly. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Where did I put it, indeed? Where did I put it? I put it in here. I did. Okay. You're gonna make fun of me a little bit. So a lot of the stuff I bought this week was cheese. I did actually get a Wensleydale. So that whole, hold on, let me grab that thing to have context. This is in the Discord because, oh, Wensleydale. Ignore it. The hand motion is a reference to a different GIF, just so you're aware. Let me grab that image so it will make more sense, because after a while, it's kind of a wait, it doesn't look like what you think it looks like, I think. Let me grab it, hold on. I downloaded the reference. I was using this as a reference for something else. And I will show you, except it's not finished because I haven't finished. We did not forget the crackers. I got crackers too. Where is my mind? Where did I leave it? It's in this folder. It's in this folder. It's in this folder. And one more level of folder. I need to make this a more easily referenced thing. Where? This is the reference, right? This is the reference-ish. Like, it's that motion. Yeah? Hi, fake rate. I'm explaining. I did get a Wensleydale. I also got a smoked Swiss. I got cheese curds too. But a lot of the cheese curds, some of the cheese curds are going to my family. Some of the other cheese curds made its way into a poutine that I already ate earlier this week because I got cheese curds. So I'm not gonna like sit on them, right? Old vest. The poutine. It was okay because I didn't want to make fries, right? I didn't want to make fries, so I bought fries, and literally the only fries that the store had left to buy were these like rosemary covered fries. So it was like rosemary poutine with gravy, and it was okay. Also, I probably should have like put it in the broiler with the curds for just like a minute, because the curds, yeah, I wish they were a little bit melted. Okay. So I was working on this also when I was gone. Yeah, okay. Hi, you guys aren't in Primrose's stream. Oh god, no. You're not in Primrose's stream anymore. You're in Clay Chaps. So I wanted to animate this, and it's kind of how hard I can animate in Photoshop. It's not really meant for it. Can I animate in Clip Studio Paint? I figured out some very basic stuff, but he needs to get some more. Yeah, I need to think about this. I found the timeline and I can do basic things, but it's kind of, maybe I should just consider it from the perspective of like redrawing and doing frame by frame instead of trying to treat it as objects. Because right now, oh god, did it even save the timeline? Where's the timeline? I swear I made a timeline. Wow, that's like an hour lost. It's fine. Yeah, I saw it, but it's like there's nothing in the timeline. I swear I did some animation. I swear I did head motions. I was like figuring out how that worked. Do you need a minute? Yes, Clay, yes, you do. Totally do. And it's like, oh, how off model is, you know, like, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're a little Clay guy. Scrolling, there's no back and forth. It's like completely empty. There's nothing in this. There's no timeline. It's like, hey, you want to edit timeline? You can't edit the timeline. You have to create a new timeline. Like, okay, I guess I must have like not saved. I realize now. Oh my god, that's my fault entirely. Hold on. I know you can't see me. I'm just thinking about this. I saved it as a PSD because I started from a Adobe Fresco file because I was doing it on my iPad. And so it's still a PSD and it probably doesn't save that information because it's not a .clip file. Oh, I'm so smart. Oh, this is awful. Okay, let me double check. Yeah, that's probably it. It's my fault. Okay, that's okay. But that exists at least. I just have to work on the rest. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get back to it. I'll get back to it. Okay. I know it's not that file. Is it in this file? I don't see it in this file. Thank you, Mother, for giving me a Twitch save file to work off of here for my model, because now I could theoretically look through all these on stream and that's fine. But I'm not going to, because I am just trying to look for a particular section. But where is that? Here it is. I found it. I found it. I found it. Okay. So I'm going to zoom in real far. Actually, hold on. Why do I have 3? Okay, I see. So I'm going to zoom in. So you can see like the gold of the side of my glasses. And it's my hair is covering on one side. My hair is covering it on the other too, right? You can see that there's... I don't know what the word for that is. Like... that part of the glasses. I have glasses, but I don't really use them. I'm not really a glasses person. Golf arms? That's not... No way! The name is not golf arms. Is it? The arms? Okay, it's just arms. So... Oh, I just realized I'm gonna put these down too. So... The arms... What is the end of the arms called? Like the parts that go over your ears, the hooks. Because that has a cute little design element. It's super cute and you're never gonna see it because you really shouldn't be looking back there, right? Why are you looking behind my ears? That's weird. That's too personal. But you're gonna be able to see what they look like. They've got little, look at this, it's so cute! They've got little primroses on them. Thank you, Mom. Thank you for designing my glasses. Yeah. Temples? Yeah, Boo's really good about that. So yeah, now you've seen the end of the glasses. The design elements there. Literally, I don't know if there's a way for you to see that on my model unless I like completely remove my head. I do not know if there's a way. Maybe Halloween. We'll see. We'll see. It's fine. No, you can't see. But the ears do not come off. Even with Tiger, the ears do not come. Four ears, 4 eyes, 4 ears. The ears do not come off. Temple arms. Okay, so that's what it's called. The corresponding shape eye highlight. You can see that though, can't you? You can see those. I'm pretty certain. Right. Okay. Right, that wasn't even like, those weren't all even things I wanted to show off. That was like temporary things. I got cheese on my trip. I bought a video game, but you're not gonna be able to see it for a little bit. I bought a video game for under $10. I visited a retro video game store and I bought a game because that's what I do apparently. It's like a 90% hit rate. And before that actually, what image is this? What image is this? I have to make sure that's the wrong image. That is totally the wrong image. What is this image? I bought something else. It's a hobby. And one day I can sell them back for like $1 each when I'm bored with them. Some of them might be sooner than others. I got some stuff for organization because you would hear me tripping over things and like, which wire is this? So I have cables now. I have little cable thingies. They're Velcro. And now I can label them so I know what they are at the source, like both ends. So I'll know what to unplug. Yeah. And I got other cables because they only had like 9 colors. I have more than 9 systems. Yeah, and this is a multiple cables in one. That's why it's got 3 tags. That's not just for show. I guess in a way it is actually for show because it's a label, but it is what it is. And you also see my horrible handwriting. I had to get a silver Sharpie for this because otherwise you couldn't see on the red. You can see the Dreamcast one in the background too. And yeah, cables. As long as it's readable. I can read it! I can't actually, from here I can't actually read the green, but that's because it's like crunching the visuals a bit much. And again, they're color coded, so all the weak cords are red. All the PS2 cables are yellow. PS3 is green, Dreamcast is blue. Sega is blue in general, because there's 2 different blues. And 2 different greens? Hold on. No. Yellow and green are kind of close, right? Right? Silver is for the NES. Gold is for the SNES. Makes sense, right? I'm trying to think if there was another green. I don't think there was another green. I don't think so. The only one that's unlabeled is my Switch, which is purple. It's kind of, I don't know if I want to do that, because like, do I want to, I have not enough labels for systems. So it's kind of a, well, if I just ignore the Switch for now because it's not a retro game system and just make this for the retro game systems. PS3's not really PS3's not really retro, but at the same time, like, man, that's real close. It's not a modern system. I don't own a I do not own a 3DO. What is a 3DO? That's not the, wait, no. I know, wait. For a second, it's kind of a wait. Do you mean the ear thing? The ASMR ear mic? I got one of those, but that's not the 3DO, right? That's a different type of thing. Wait. No, 3DO is a different game system. 3DO is a different game system. Hold on. If I see ears when I look at this. Yeah, 3D. Okay, 3DO is a video game system from like 93. Yeah, okay. No, I do not have a 3DO. My system selection. Do I have an Amiga? No. I did get to see an Atari something or other this weekend. I did get to see an Atari something or other. Not in a store, in like someone's house. Just like looking through and like helping them find games and stuff and like systems. And then like, huh, what's this? Just an entire Atari they didn't remember that they had. Yeah. Ancient relic. Maybe. So yeah, cable management. And then I was looking through a Virtual Boy. Is that what I think it is? Hold on. No, I've heard no. If you want, doesn't Bloom have one of those? Doesn't Bloom own like everything? Yeah. Can the PS3 vote in America? They probably can. I'm thinking. I remember when I played Folklore, it was kind of it feels kind of borderline. It feels kind of borderline because, man, it's from 2006 or 2007, and that's generally a lot of times when people cut things off. But it's like, do you go game-based or console-based? It's kind of man, this game is almost old enough to vote, and like, wow, this game was set 17 years ago. It was so old, and 17 years after its release, we're playing it. It's all roping back together. It's roping back together. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I was looking through my files and doing sorting on things, and I found something else that was just sort of like, why does this exist on multiple levels? I found it, and it was kind of I hate this image. I know partly why I saved it. I know entirely why I saved it. It's actually to show you guys. So I'm sure you guys have seen all those ads where they like gather information about you or whatever to try and like engage you with the whole like, yeah, I'm a mechanic who was born under Taurus and I can kick your ass, that kind of thing, where it's like they're throwing a bunch of random crap together from the profile they built on you. I don't know how to feel about this ad because usually I'm not targeted by those sorts of things, right? It's kind of hard to target me. I don't know how to explain this ad. I swear this is an actual ad I got. I do not understand. Yeah, right? It's like, how? Normally, no. Why did you do this? You don't normally target green people. I've never seen an ad targeting green people like like ever. So the first one I see with like someone who looks kind of like me, and it's this. What the fuck? No, it's not me. Damn. No. My camera. Blue ocean market. What does a blue ocean market mean? Why am I sweating so much? No. Okay. Yeah, so I just, you know, I wanted to show you weird thing I found on the internet. Weird thing I found on the internet, growing up golden throats. I didn't actually look too closely. It's like water, and then, hold on, let's zoom in. What the hell is this? Coins! I think that's like coins. I think that's coins in the throat. You guys know Zeus? That's kind of fucked up. Okay. You have to get to the throat without going through the rest of it. Thank you very much for us. Untapped plentiful resource. Red of ocean fish hard to break into. A plentiful resource. Yes, all of a... Deacon, when you find more green women, give them to me. I saw that Gobcubus is going to have a live 2D. She's not like making it a debut or anything. However, I think it's this week. If you guys like green women. Okay. I'll put this away now. An IQ of 155. I would not even wish for that. I would not wish for that. Let's see. How do they know I'm a green woman? How could they possibly know aside from like makeup purchases? Man, wow, she's never bought a regular foundation. But she sure is buying some weird costume makeup. IQ 155 to understand what the hell they're even talking about. What anyone's talking about. I don't know what the highest IQ is, but I feel like I know below 80 is below 80 is definitely not someplace I would like to be. I don't actually know if I've ever actually taken an IQ test, and I definitely don't want to do that on stream because, man, I haven't done math in a really long time. And I feel like that might not help. If the person doesn't give a damn, it doesn't matter. I don't know, man. It would feel bad to be like 78. Yeah. Yeah. Further on, you get. Man, if I had a number from when I was like, you know, a couple hundred years earlier, that'd be great. Just point at that. Never take another IQ test again. 9500. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. At least an 88, 95. You need to pay me to do it. Triple digit, thank you. Less than 4.4%. Yeah, but I mean, there's like, what? How many? Like, there's 7 billion humans. Humans alone. Humans alone. So I guess it's kind of actually, in terms of elves, that number. That number might be a little different for elves. We only know about that number for the humans. Okay. Speaking of IQs, I didn't study. I don't remember where we left off in the game. Yeah, Orange, that's absolutely why we start 100 years old adventuring and we're still level 1. Absolutely. Okay. Let me grab the game. I absolutely forgot where we were. Hi, IQ player. Okay. Also checking out something else. It's not doing the funny. Okay, there it's starting to do the funny thing. Okay. Nah, it was, but the humans just do it real quick. The example I've heard actually has been more so a case of, not a case, but more... What, there's been like I don't know if this is like a Warhammer thing, but like, oh, magic takes like time off your life and like it's so difficult and like you have to be careful. And humans are just like wham bam. It's taking like not 100 years, but like I don't care if it takes fractions of my lives. I'm not gonna make it to 50 anyway. YOLO, that kind of thing. That's the way I feel about humans. Yeah. Space police and fix some wires. Okay. I did call the police. 2/3 are between 85 and 115. And the rest are above 115, right? Freer in age before he gets to level 6. I'm not making it to freer in age. Gardenells don't live that long. 1% of your lifespan for a spell. Yeah. Oh no, you're gonna get like horrific diseases if you start casting too much. Yeah, but the disease isn't gonna hurt me until I'm like over 100 anyway. For the elf, that's scary. For the human, holy shit, I'm gonna make it to 100. Excellent, great. Excellent. I'm gonna be a lich before then anyway. Not me personally. Not me personally. Let's see. We have the quarter. A lich in this economy. Is there a better time to become a lich? Truly, honestly. I can understand not wanting to be a lich, and okay, if it's like you're a lich and you really have no way out of being a lich, like you a hobo lich? I don't have to be a hobo. I have all the choices in the world. I don't have any student debts. I do have taxes. Oh, I have taxes. Just someone come into my lich. Isn't that just like the screaming head variant of lich? Like you were kind of a failed lich. But yeah, no, just being able to choose when you go. That'd be nice. As a lich. If you're like stuck as a lich with no escape. Being immortal would suck. Being like properly immortal, like you can't deal with it. You can't take your own way out. Maid attire is only cosmetic. Yes? Look, after a couple 100 years, you want to change, right? You want to change. Thank you for the water. I have, in fact, seen Highlander. And I also saw the Highlander anime. I don't think it necessarily means invincible, because from what I've seen, usually it's more of a case of like, hey, so someone chopped your head off and burned your body? Congrats, you're just ahead for the rest of eternity. Enjoy your immortality. That would suck. That would suck so much. Oh no, all your teeth are gone. A retainer for the rest of your life. I mean, that being only a head would really suck, but just everything else too. Okay, let's see. I'm working this. I'm working this one. Ahead of the competition. I do not want to be ahead of the competition. I do not want to be ahead of the competition. I can point you to some Dullahan, if you like that. Let's see. A robot body? Look, I've seen Archer. I've seen Archer. Man. I don't really know if I want to do that. I think I know like 2 or 3. One of them may not be Dullahan anymore. I don't know. She got some horns on instead. She re-debuted. I think she may not be a Dullahan anymore. But I still know. I pointed you guys to a couple Dullahan. Let's see. There was... We got this, we got that. We saved the game. We got the save code, we have the quarter. We are dealing with the power, I think. Hold on, that's not what I need. It's still easy to go for walks together or go out to eat. Have you guys seen Durara? Okay, Dave is the one who has the quarter. So if I go out here. It was very good. I remember being impressed. I never actually saw the one from that the same person wrote it, the like Western style one. I never saw that. I probably should have. Bakano, yeah, I never saw Bakano. Yeah, Celty was real nice. Celty was real nice. I think the problem is there's no power. So we need to... use... Oh, actually, no, it's probably like... Actually, use quarter in coin box. Turned off. Okay. So the problem is it's turned off. I remember that we need to... we need to turn it back on, but how? We have the breaker box here. And we don't need the breaker box. We needed the power on connected upstairs, I think. Okay, we're actually... I'm thinking about it. We're gonna continue with Jeff. The blonde immortal guy. In Bakano. I don't... The only two characters I remember very specifically are the two... like robber, the robber couple, basically, because I had a friend who was obsessed with them as a concept. The robber guy. Oh! Okay, it's fine. It's just more of a, oh no, I can't get out! I can totally get out. Going to see about that area with the wires, because I think that was... How do we turn on the machines? Cat girlfriend. The most time I did touch was a cat. I don't remember. Oh wait, no, I do remember which cat. Probably. Thank you for the water. Oh wait, no, we need to go up. This way? Nope, not this way. They were all very sweet and clingy. Super sweet and clingy. They were a little mad, but Boy Cat's been very, like, he's been coming up to me and he's been hanging out with me a lot. Okay, so the problem with the wires, okay, let's double check something. Tools. We need to use tools on this. I don't think we're going to be able to. The wires still look broken. So I need to swap Kid. I'm gonna use Jeff. I also realized I need to put more effort into the... I need to actually leave out the instructions for the cat feeders because the cat sitter accidentally reset the cat feeder. So my cat wasn't actually able to eat for part of it. Didn't realize until like, hey, wait, why is she acting so needy and she has so much food? Yeah, because it's not opening for her. What I have is I have 3 RFID readers on my cats. Or on my cat feeders. They're like the Sure Feed, whatever. They're like the only ones on the market that do it. To keep them from eating each other's food. And it reads the chips on them. So they don't need collars for this, which is really neat, actually. It's very good at what it does. Yeah, except for the fact that people who don't know how to open it will just push all... There's 3 buttons and like you just need to push the big button, but if you push a small button by accident you can like turn it into the wrong mode and then you're kind of like, the button doesn't tell me what to do. It's easy to accidentally mess it up, but it's really easy to reset. You just need the instruction manual. Like hold button for 5 seconds, put cat underneath so it can read that chip. You're good. It's reset. A litter robot? No, I have an older style robotic litter box. I don't really like it. I have considered getting another one, especially because they don't make mine anymore and they don't make the containers anymore. So it's like, I hoarded a bunch of containers. But they're almost gone. The chips survive microwaves? I'm not gonna microwave my cats. Can I get arrested? Oh, he's just being really nice. Okay. Arrest me, please. Oh, you can't arrest me. Hold on. I want to get sent to the basement. Oh, open door? Open door. Haha! Thank you for arresting me. I'm going to... It's fine, it's fine. We're good. Part of the reason why I was late today is I had to talk to my mother. I would be going to dinner with my siblings. I'm bringing cheese curds. Okay, so... This is the wrong person. Frick. I need to actually send 2 people down here. They like their cheese from the old country. That's about it. I should have gotten the rusty key. What? That was not good. It wasn't the worst, it's just more of a, aha, here we go. We're back. It did the flip. I'm wondering if that's only happening because I swapped my monitor cabling. It didn't happen for the longest time, but then it restarted, and I think it might have to do with the new monitor setup, so I might have to, like... I probably actually do because of the new monitor, now I think about it. I'm floating? Ah, okay, oh, thank you for letting me know. Let's see. This is it. Excellent. Give me a second. Where is... I don't really want to write this with a Sharpie. Do I have a pen? I do. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm writing myself a note. There we go. That goes on the monitor, and I'll hopefully look at it later. Mr. Tickle. There's something I want to show you! Another thing! But it's kind of a, well, it's not really mine to show, but it's funny. It's sort of mine to show, but it's also not really mine to show. I got to watch a little bit of the rigging process, and something... I got a funny image out of it. Do you want to see how long my arms really are? I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. I'll ask Typo. I'll ask Typo if I can show it. I'll ask Typo if I can show it. Yeah, I protect. Maybe? Cleo also did it. Cleo also recently did that gag. Not that specific gag, but like the gag, a similar gag to the one that I saw. Okay, new kid. We have to get Bernard in here too. I didn't really want to do this. Actually. Yeah. Wait. I'm thinking about this all together and like, okay, if we swap to Dave. I'm so good at basketball. You can never see my skills on the court. It will just make you feel bad. My flashlight does not have fresh batteries. I don't know where to get new batteries. I was just gonna do it in the dark. I was just going to... Wait, no, I have to get arrested. I was just gonna do it in the dark. That is one of the few Bruce Springsteen songs I know. It's a Bruce Springsteen song, right? I feel like I should probably know more Bruce Springsteen songs than I do. I only know like... I learned one-ish. I say learned. I learned of one. I listened to one. I've already forgotten what it is. It was on my I crave the loop wish list or like playlist. I've already forgotten what it is. Will you come out? No. Okay, she did. Hold on, it just took her a second. It just took her a second. Look, there was a beat. There was a beat where she hadn't done it. Okay, Jeff. I'm thinking. We need to pull the loose brick. Push the loose brick. Oh my god, I just remembered that there's like another way of doing this. It doesn't involve this stuff at all. I think. Oh my god. I just remembered that there's the gargoyle trick. I should have used the gargoyle instead of going through all of this. I could reset. It's totally fine. But no, it requires someone to be outside. That's why he was outside. I should have watched my VOD. Yeah, back to the last save. I could just go back. I could just go back. Or just go now. There we go. It's fine. Nothing. No progress was lost. It's been like 15 minutes. We didn't lose any progress. What can we do in that amount of time? Okay. What's on here anyway? Oh, I have to actually select a kid because I was in that menu. We're going to go back to Bernard. We're going to... Jeff is here. Jeff has to be the one who goes down. Do the power. We're gonna push the gargoyle. So Jeff can go down. Do the breaker. We're gonna move Bernard up so he can fix the wires. I really hope this works. I'm also gonna save after I do this setup because I realize now, like, what if I mess up again? I don't want to have to do this setup. Even though I also know a bit that it is, like, what if my setup is wrong? Wait, no, this is not the way we're going. Let's go the other way. We're saving the game. Now I'm going to use batteries in flashlight. Okay. So now Jeff is going to turn off the circuit breaker, and Bernard, not again. Okay. Yep. Cutscene. Turn on flashlight. And we're going to use tools on wires. What? He's going to turn on circuit breaker. We're at least not gonna die. We're at least not gonna die. It's fine. It's okay that we're in the dungeon, probably. We're going to go back to Bernard. Bernard's actually pretty safe here. We're gonna go back to Dave. Can we turn it on? Turn on. It's already turned on! Woohoo! Use quarter in coin box. Three? Okay. I didn't see that! I didn't save the numbers or anything. I don't have another quarter. I can just go back to the... I can just go back. If I need to. Because apparently that number is important. That number is important. Why is number important? Okay. Play back the VOD. 3300. Okay. Thank you. I'm looking at who has what. Does Jeff have the glowing key? I think it's Bernard who has the glowing key, to be honest. Yeah, it looks like it is Bernard. Oh! Good thing. Unless just fucked up what the high score is. We'll see, we'll see. But there's no way for me to know, really, I suppose. I have to have the plans. What plans? Hi, Generic. Thank you for the water. Okay, let's see if we can do this. He has the rusty key. So he should be able to get through the door. He also has the glowing key. I know we also need someone on the outside to call the police. Where is Steve? He's in here, he's safe. So we're going down. Oh, is the US one like censored or something? Thank you. Thank you. I'll have to take a look. Well, we're actually to that point. Push the head. So we're gonna swap to Bernard. The European version is censored. I don't want to explode hamsters. We need the old rusty key. Okay, now we have enough people, almost. Glowing key? Use glowing key in... Use glowing key in top as well? Yeah? Open? Use inner door? Okay. Okay. I have to use the radio now. I'm just gonna put in a bad number. Dave's not gonna save his girlfriend, Bernard. I don't make the rules here. Surely it doesn't matter who saves her, right? Exactly. Let's see. I'm trying to remember where the phone... Wait, no, the phone was downstairs, wasn't it? Right, I started re-updating my VOD YouTube thing. Although I have to actually finish doing that on like multiple fronts. I have the angle of like actually cutting them for YouTube, and which isn't a whole lot, but it is a little bit. And sometimes like, I want to fix that, but I don't have the means to do it anymore. Like, it doesn't really matter. It's closer to the original airing if it's like this. And then there's like making the thumbnails. Like, well, this isn't hard. It's just a little bit of work. And then there's a third aspect of, I have a database for this. So that when people, no one really does this except for me. They're like, hey, have you ever played this? I'm like, yes, here's the playlist, exactly where it is. And I haven't updated that. Is it in here? No, I don't think it was. Maybe it was upstairs then. Sticking out like a splinter. The pain of VOD handling. Okay, it's not this. I had my map, and then I gave up on the map. Was it opposite? It may have been opposite the dining room now that I think about it. Hold on. Let me check. Maybe I did write it on my map. Hold on. Photography room. Yellow key. No, it wasn't. Every 6 months or so, I'm like, I need to clear the VODs. I desperately, that's what happens. It's like, I get the itch for New Year's, and then I get the itch in like July. Because this has happened like 2 years in a row where I've done that. I'm gonna already check the store. I did, didn't I? Yeah. I'm not doing photography. Yeah. Part of it is that, like, I remember the reason why I stopped doing the VOD handling, that was because that was when I hit the point where I had reset my computer and I didn't save all my information appropriately, so I had to recreate my settings, but I did not finish all of my recreations for my OBS before I started streaming again. So I ended up recording only the video and not the audio for a couple of streams because I'm recording like the wrong audio tracks, that kind of thing. Not quite like that. No, there are a couple things that just don't go on the VOD channel as well, which I also had to handle a little bit, but nah. And then right now it's also like, what do I do with things that will get me, like, dinged? Not dinged, but like audio marks, essentially. Just like, hey, we know that you're using this. We can piece it like directly to this thing, but it doesn't count against you unless you have monetization. Like, you may not be able to monetize this file, and it's kind of I'm not monetized. It doesn't matter. I don't care about the money. So maybe it doesn't really matter that, like, oh, for 2 minutes I played the Super Mario, the 80s or 90s Super Mario TV series opening. Doesn't matter. Do I care? I'll just deal with it. The Poirot video game, actually, the Murder on the Orient Express got a couple of those marks where it's like, hey, you're using music, and it's kind of a, what the fuck is this? This is from a video game. This is like, we're actively playing a video game here. This is not me playing Spotify even. Yeah, actually, let me show you what the name is for the Super Mario Brothers one. The Super Mario Brothers show. Let me show you. It's kind of like, this has got to not even be like the original person for it. I know a couple of them are like, not fake, but like bad because it's someone who put up a song that is there's two instances actually. Spyro, the ice music, the original Spyro, the Icelands. The track is the same as something else, like a Russian group put out. Like they used the same clip or whatever for the entire music. So that gets dinged. Again, it's a copyright restriction, but it's only, it doesn't restrict the video, that sort of thing. No, I think in this case they just like use the same exact file. I don't know. Like they use the same stock or something, but the original stock owner doesn't exist anymore. Maybe something kind of like that. So yeah, you'll see that on people who play Spyro, or if you upload something that includes the Spyro like Ice World music, you will have a copyright notice due to that. There's someone else who created music and then someone else has claimed it. Even though it's supposed to be like copyright. I should say copyright free, but more like the original person who did it doesn't have any restrictions whatsoever, and like you don't even need to credit them for it. But whoever got to it second, a couple years later, has the restriction. But there's another one where this is more of a funny. Maybe you guys can explain this. So I have the VOD that for the Super Mario Super Show. This is this is the content used. I played the opening, I'm pretty certain. Let me double check. Yeah. I'm playing the opening when this is claimed. I don't know what this song is. No, but it's literally playing the Hooked on the Brothers song. That one. I played it again, but wait. So that's the name of the song. That's the name of the episode. However, I don't actually know if it's the name of the episode I distinctly played on that day. Let me see. Let me actually hit the end and see if it's got at the end. Wild Brain is the claimant. On behalf of Wild Brain Fantasy. It's not even the Do the Mario. Do the Mario is the ending. Okay, Wild Brain is actually the animation company, apparently. Huh. Ha 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 ha. At Mario Hillbillies is the episode that I was actually playing at the time, so could it actually tell? Super Mario Wiki says 23rd live action segment. Its corresponding animated episode is Do You, Princess Toadstool, Take This Koopa. So sorry, based on just like the original thing of like Kiss and like Legend of Zelda 204, Kiss and Tell, it's kind of a, what the hell is this? But knowing now like, oh, that's the actual episode number and name that it thinks I took it from. Even though it's from a different episode, it still is going to the correct people, I guess. Yeah, it does suck, but I mean, well, who did the actual animation for the Super Mario Brothers show? Let's see. DIC. Who is Wild Brain Fantasy? Do they? American Animation Studio? I'm wondering if they're actually like an animation studio. Or if they are... Okay, they were established in 1994. Yo Gabba Gabba, Higglytown Heroes. Nah, they did some Esurance commercials. They went defunct in 2016. They did the Brothers Tiki shorts from Kablam. That's all their filmography. So it's kind of like Wild Brains still exists. They have licenses. Yo Gabba Gabba. Teletubbies. So it's kind of a... Are they literally just a license group now at this stage? Are they just a license group? Huh. Huh. I'm sorry. I'm looking at their job openings and it's kind of a wait. They have separate websites for hiring for their like global careers and animation studios in North America. Cough, cough. Huh. Huh. If anyone is available for compositing or lighting, yeah, go Vermont. I'm just gonna drop this. Do you want desktop support job, Clay? Do you want desktop support job? I'm sorry, but it has to be Linux. It's not real animation. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Also, it's in Vancouver. I didn't know that Vancouver had that. What other... Okay. A Grim Fate. I don't know, Orange. I just went to hell. Canada looked mighty shiny in comparison. I'm looking at their website. This is something. Mummies Alive. Dino Squad. Inspector Gadget. Wacky World of Tex Avery. Diet Hell. I've heard, I mean, they... Look, Psych was filmed in Canada. It's kind of a... It looks almost like California. That looks pretty good. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm good. Technically part of the Commonwealth. I'm really lucky that I didn't, like, die in this section. I forgot what I was doing. I'm going downstairs. No, I'm not going downstairs. Why was I going upstairs? Why was I... Wait. No, I'm looking for the telephone. We're looking for the telephone. That's it. And that's the problem. I don't know where the telephone room is. What I want is a map. What I want is a map. Okay, hold on. First floor right? I thought I went there. Maniac Mansion Fan .50webs.com is up of it though. This week. All the Woodsy Planets. Like, what season is that in? I've seen only like one season, maybe two of Stargate SG-1. I don't remember why I stopped, honestly. It's not like I stopped because it was bad. I do not stop because it was bad. So maybe one day I'll restart. But it's also like a huge chunk. A huge chunk of time to watch it all. So I guess I just have to continue past here. Yeah, I just didn't continue far enough. And now I have to get my VOD because I don't remember what something is. There is something. There's something. There's a number I need. swap over to that real quick. I'm swapping over. Do I dare bring it back up here? Hold on. What do you mean the number may have changed? Why would the number have changed? Why would the number have changed? Because it's the same playthrough, right? It's not like it changes every time you save, right? Okay, hold on. No, I'm calling the police number! I already knew that the high score number may have changed. Okay. 911. Har, it's Intergalactic Police. Let me grab that out. It's a DLC capture source? No. Maybe it really is just like a window capture. I'm gonna do one thing first. I think that's the only ending possible aside from like death. And death is only possible if you microwave the hamster or something. Okay. I'm gonna do a window capture of DLC. I'm gonna select this. It's gonna be Windows Chin. Okay. I'm gonna mute it so you don't have to. Oh wow! Look. Wow. Let's just do this real quick. Scrub through my VOD. TSC was bought by a thing called Cookie Jar Group, and then they were bought by WildBrain. So it's just buyouts everywhere. Buyouts everywhere. Continues. Recognizable as being filmed in Vancouver, other than film there made to look like another city. Huh. They distinctly want to make sure people know it's Canadian. Okay. What was my number? Will it show the number as I click it? 0525. Okay, 0525. Nope, that's the wrong thing. I need some audio. 0525. Police pickup. It's an emergency. Please pick up. Oh my god. They're leaving me on there. Ah! Okay. So I guess I have to go back. Close phone. Turn off phone. Okay. So number changed, I guess. I have to go find what the number is. I know where the number is. I just have to make sure I do it with the right person. I think it matters who I do it with. I'm gonna push the gargoyle. Oh, I have to turn this in low power mode. I think Bernard has to come out, but we unlocked it, so it's fine. We're gonna go with Jeff, and Jeff's gonna escape too. Jeff's gonna escape too? gonna swap to... Oh. Jeff? At least if he's in here, he can leave if I need him. I wonder what all that goop is for. Because I had the key. The thing is, I don't have another quarter for getting another quarter. Or for getting another score check. Trying to remember, like, this is the okay room. It's an okay room. It's the arcade room. The money was apparently in a lock. 20, or like a locked vault. You put all your money in a vault, right? You go swimming in it every, like, Saturday morning. Okay, the wanted poster says... Read. Wanted poster. Terrible acts of violence. Yeah. One murderous purple slimy meteor found called 0525. Didn't I do that? Okay. Did I not do 0525? Vacant clock. A piggy bank. And a safe for a piggy bank. I did have a piggy bank, but now it's kind of a I didn't have cash for the longest time. Then I took out cash for a convention, and I lost it all. And now I have some cash again, but it's kind of like, wow, why do I need cash? And then it turns out everyone gives discounts for cash, or they upcharge you for using a credit card. So it's kind of a fine. I guess there's a reason I've cashed. I just don't ever take it out. I don't know how to. Yeah, I actually got like a 4% upcharge for... I say upcharge. Upcharge is bad, right? For not using cash. For using a card at a shop, at one of the cheese shops. There used to be that it would be like, it's a discount for using cash. Cough, cough. And now they're actually legally allowed to say, yeah, we're just going to charge you more for using a card. 0525. Is it that they'll only listen to like Bernard or something? What is this? I swear it was 0525. Unless I have to, like, radio them? Use radio? This might be it, actually. I think this is it. I have to use the radio to do it instead of the telephone, because why do they have telephones? They're aliens. I'm so... Wow, okay. Okay, I'll come back, but this time unlock the lab. Yeah, I got 5 minutes to do it. 5 minutes to brute force this stuff. I didn't even need Dave to be wherever the frick he is now. We'll worry about the door first. Yep. Zoom, 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 Bernard. The slowest party member, I swear. He's the... Oh, okay, hold on. I forgot that I need to actually... This is a two-person job. This is a two-person job to get in there. Granted, I could have grabbed out the other man. It's totally cool. We can do this in time. We got 5 minutes. We're almost there. We just need to push the gargoyle. And grab Bernard. I might have to, but that might be... Might have to wait. We'll see if this works. It was 3300, right? Hold on, let me double check. It's already a little late for me to do it. If it works. I'm grabbing the number. God, it's like 3300. Okay, I see, yeah. No, it's locked. Okay. Okay, hold on. It's kind of like I shouldn't bother to save right now. I see the small key found in Anna's bedroom allows you to open the coin boxes and get your quarter back. I see that's what the thing is, but I don't know if I can get into Edna's bedroom again that quickly. We can try. I need to think about it. Okay. Okay. I need to get it in Edna's bedroom. I have to get into her bedroom. Dave needs to call Edna. Using the telephone that he was just at to distract. And then Jeff has to sneak in and get the coin, or get the key. I just have to find the key. I don't remember what Edna's number is. However, with the power... Oh, actually, I guess before this, we're going back to Jeff. Bro. Jeff has to get into position outside of Edna's bedroom to sneak in. All I can think of is I'm totally great at ice planning. I promise you. I promise you. No, not if she is. She's going to be out. Jeff is going to be outside the room. It's going to give him a couple seconds to look around before she finds him because she's going to be on the phone talking blah, blah, blah. It's this room. We're going to go to Dave. Nope. Dave. Nope, I saved earlier than that. Or later than that. If I can save again. I just have to go back to my VOD and check what Edna's number is. Edna's number was... Okay, is it? Three, 4, 4, 4. I swear I just saw it in here. You saw it too, right? Maybe it was just like an accidental flicker in here. If I go frame by frame, hold on. Yeah, I swear. I don't know how to go back like by a single frame. I only know how to go frame forward. Okay. We'll try 3444 and see. Yeah. Edna. Okay, now we're going to Jeff. To open the door. We're gonna save again. Okay. Sorry, I meant to like, I wanted to take a look and see if I can find the key real quick. Where's the key? Where was the key? Okay, I have to go back and do Barnard again. I guess what kind of key is it? We need the small key. We need the small key. Does anyone have a small key? I don't know if anyone has a small key. If I go to Dave. Do I have a key? Oh my god, I do already have it. Wait, no, but Jeff is stuck. Jeff is stuck there. It's fine. Jeff is stuck there. It's totally fine. It's cool. I have the key. All this for something I already had. Okay. No, this is Dave Clay. Jeez. This is Dave. Okay. Open coin box with use. No, the cops are here and I missed. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that again. I'm gonna have to do this again. I promise you, man. I tried. Next time, yeah, next time. We're gonna do it next time. Use small key when coin box. Or maybe open coin box. I didn't like. I got the quarterback. Okay, I have the quarterback. Let's use quarter in coin box. What's the high score now? 5858. Okay. Let's do 5850. I'm thinking. He needs to. Actually, wait. I'm thinking, like, does Bernard actually have to be the one to make the call? Because I can just have this guy do it real quick. We'll see. We'll see. Does Bernard actually have to make the call using the radio? Is Dave smart enough to use the radio and call the Intergalactic Police with a number that I've already forgotten? 0525, I think it was. Now I think about it. Use lose the radio. 0525. One more time. I'm glad that he's not being like, only one chance, one more. Okay. Now it's 5858. It's open! Okay. Okay, we're gonna save because this is so. What happens now? Can we go in? Can we read the map of the house? Okay. Oh! We are apprehended. Are we just caught now? I guess we're just caught. We're just- oh, we're in the dungeon. Okay, that's not a problem. We're like 2 steps away from the dungeon. I'll make sure you won't get out. How are we gonna do that? Are you gonna take the key away from me or something? Let's see. Okay, I have to undo this again. We have to use this again. Use the glowing key in here. Open the door. Open this. 5858. It's open! I'm going to open this door too, because why not? We have all the keys ever. I'm going to use a rusty key in this door. Now we just have to wait, right? Easy. Maybe. Bernard. Wait, no. We want Dave. We have plenty of time. Question mark? I'm gonna see if I can get Jeff out of that corner. In time. Not here. Oh my god. Hold on. Bernard. The door is still open. Excellent. The door is still open. It's kind of amazing that we actually beat that, though. Okay. 3444. Didn't mean to use the loose panel. Time to prank call someone. Have you ever prank called someone? Sometimes I'm a little tempted. There's someone I know who does streams where they're doing art and they have like an open channel. Sometimes I'm very tempted to just pop in and do something like that, but I never do. I know it's just like the 3 p.m. brain talking, where it's like it's late. Let's try and do something a little funny. I'm not gonna I won't do it soon. Be brave. It's not a bravery thing. It's a. It's not a bravery thing. It's more like I don't make good decisions at that time frame. You had this. It's 3 a.m. and there's something. You know someone is streaming, and are you going to do? Are you going to pop into their like open channel at like 3 a.m. and just be like, hey, is your refrigerator running? Well, you better go catch it, and then just sign off. Are you that person? Because I don't want to be that person, but man, I can't even call it a lizard brain. As long as I won't get arrested. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't want to be on the wrong side of Maho. I can't remember what it is. Maho Shoujo Ops. It's not that. I don't stream in an open VC ever, so that's not my problem. You can't like knock to collaborate with me because I don't have that set up either. I have had 2 question mark collabs on my channel ever. I'm fine with being sent memes at odd hours. It's more so like on stream? On stream? I don't know. That's different. I wonder if we could open these. Nope. Rude to interrupt stream. I feel bad because I messaged someone I didn't realize they were streaming. It's like, oh, I'm not only late on the reply, I also am DMing them during a stream. Go on. I would have waited if I had noticed. But I'm also not known to be that kind of person. Come on, police. Oh, let's talk to Jeff, I guess. Where's Dave? We'll move Dave out too. Nothing here. Also, that's literally the only joke I have of that sort. I don't actually know what a good prank call joke is, aside from that and Prince. There's the Prince Albert in a can joke. I actually don't know what that means, so I don't want to use that joke. But I do get the refrigerator running joke because my refrigerator is running. Yours should be too. That's not a bad thing for a refrigerator to do, right? If that person's DMs another while they were streaming, could be me. Better let him out, punchline. Is that what the punchline is? Okay, but I don't know what a Prince Albert in a can is. I don't... Oh, we can ask on the Pokemon Learn Stun Seed. I don't know... Wait! Okay, Clay, is that a D's Nuts joke? That's all I can think of. I don't know what a... I don't... I don't know what the definition is for that, aside from the one I think Delson's hinting at, which is just like... but how... Why is... The better let him out punchline only works if you do have Prince Albert in a can. And how many people have Prince Alberts that like really matters? Because like when I think of that, it's kind of like, so are you peeing? It doesn't work. I don't understand what the appropriate version of the joke is. I don't get it. Why haven't the police come? Why haven't the police arrived? I don't know, but isn't like 18 like a really messed up number? Or no, it's 20. Like 60 is a weird number. Pipe tobacco? Oh! Is this an actual Prince Albert? Yeah, but you're not gonna have him in a can! You're not gonna have him in a can! So it's a pipe tobacco. Okay. Actually, there is something I'm gonna do while I'm waiting for the cops. God, these cops are so slow. 70, 60, 10. Yeah, they count weird. They totally count weird. Okay, I see. So I wonder what's causing that. I was doing a test earlier to see about why something has been acting funny. So I did like a little test and that didn't help. But now I'm seeing it's been, how long? How long have I've been live for like almost 2 hours. And I'm seeing my frames drop every couple seconds by, like, it's 28, 20, 20, 29, 29, 29, 29, 22, 29, 29, 29, 21, things like that. And I know eventually it's going to go, like, way down low. It's going to be, like, down to 10 or something like that. It just, like, drops. 17, yeah. Every couple seconds. So it's kind of a, what is causing this? I had just VTube Studio with nothing else running and, like, capturing movement to see. So it's not base VTube Studio having an issue. So now I have to work through the other iterations. Like, okay, if I turn this on, does it still have the issue? Snoof? Noof? I don't know it. So that's 19. Is that supposed to sound like? Are you supposed to pronounce it like D's nuts, sort of? But like, okay, how? Let's see. How do you pronounce 19 in French? Thank you, Google. I don't want the ad. Let's see. Desnuff. Desnuff. How do you say these nuts in French? How do you say these nuts in French? Where are the goddamn cops? Sinois. 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 Okay. Okay. We've learned something today. Make someone say 19 if you want to make them say these nuts. Okay. Intentionally nonsensical? I thought so too, but apparently not. I'm not getting any audio now. Did I mess something up? If I swap... Wait, did I turn the volume... No, I didn't turn the volume down. I swap my... You guys can still hear it. Thank you for the water. Okay, I guess I just had to re-plug in my audio. Where are these cops? They did not, like, come by when I wasn't looking, did they? Oh, you know what? It might be a case of, like, you have to enter and exit rooms. So let's just do this for a little bit. Because that was how I had to trigger something else. Back and forth, back and forth. That seemed like it was extra long. I lost the audio again, and I didn't change anything. No, but it's back now. Are my headphones dying or something? Please say they're not. The audio sounds a little different now, like it's actually coming from both. Yeah. Maybe the police are arriving. It does not sound like the way it did before. I'm trying to... Drowned God was something that's like very tempting to pick up. Actually, is Drowned God on sale right now with a Steam sale? I can't guarantee I'm actually gonna play it, and I don't know if I'm actually gonna, like... Even if I start playing, I don't know if I'm gonna finish it, because it is kind of long, I think. But it's just like, man, it's so tempting. It's so tempting. But premium, like... Yeah, I know. Sometimes you see things and you like it despite... You love it despite everything else. Yeah. Oh, I did buy coffee while I was gone, too. I bought some coffee that wasn't Phase Connect coffee. I heard that there was a really good coffee shop, and... It's like an independent coffee place that roasts their own stuff, and like, okay, everyone's suggesting it as a place to go. $8 fucking a coffee. You're not Starbucks, please! For the small coffee. One, well, like a 12 or 16 ounce, I can't remember. That's their small. One coffee. It was, I don't even know what was in the coffee exactly because I didn't ask. It's like, hey, this is on your special menu. I don't know, like maybe they used coconut milk or something in it because it tasted coconutty. Maybe that was why it was $8. And then I was a sucker and I bought like some beans to try later. Bird-themed beans for the birds. Going to a good cause, I guess. I don't know enough about the rest of the coffees to be like, yes, I want the ones that have the flavor of watermelon or something like that. No, you don't put it in the bird feeder. It's just like the Phase Connect girl coffee, except this one is themed after birds in general. So you have your like, oh, do you want your like one source coffee? It's from Brazil or from like Indonesia or whatever. I don't know what it tastes like because I haven't actually had it because I don't want to open the bag until I finish off my previous coffee. So I'll have to wait. It's supposed to taste like chocolate orange and something else. But I don't remember what the third thing is, but chocolate orange sounds good. All their flavors are like chocolate. Chocolate something, aside from like 2. Single volcanic islands. Civets pooped this coffee out. I mean, considering the last time I think it was the last time I bought coffee. It's just like, This is the darkest roast we have. That's it. I don't know what the other notes are supposed to be. Yeah, almost all their stuff is like chocolatey flavor. Or like the roasting process imparts a chocolate note. Just burn this shit out of the beans, I'm fine. Unironically, when I was looking at the Phase Girls ones, it's like, people are like, oh, the Temma one is like what your dad used to drink. It's not good coffee, but man, it's like, it's something. It's kind of, that might actually be for me, I don't know. I might go for that. You burn stuff on the grill? Give me the blackest burger you have. Give me the blackest hot dog. The darker piece of toast. I don't think the cops are coming. I don't know if the cops are coming. Delson, what I need is like $1,000 to buy all the goddamn coffee, and then I need to like find out what to do with all that coffee afterwards, because I'm not gonna drink all that in the time frame that they'll be good. And I know what bad coffee tastes like now. I know what rancid coffee tastes like. I'm not gonna do that again. Campfire, yes. Oh my god, have you ever had smoked Cheez-Its? It's just, oh my, I had smoked Cheez-Its and it's just like, yes, 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 more. And everyone else is like, this smells just like, this smells and just tastes like smoke from, I don't know how you're doing it. Like, are you kidding me? I love it. It's just liquid smoke all over everything. It wasn't actually, it was actually smoked in like a smoker. It was not liquid smoked, but man, it was just, yeah, I like the campfire. A Fonda smoker. Burma's like, I don't already have one. Where do you think I got them? Yes. I just had some smoked cheese for dinner. Yesterday. I had smoked cheese for dinner yesterday. Cheese and crackers and fish is dinner, right? No, it was cheese and crackers and smoked, like, lox. That's it. If you don't want to cook, it's good, right? To have something like that every now and then. I just bought some cheeses too, so like I'm gonna eat them when they're good. Smoked Cheez-Its was a thing in certain smoking locations. That's how I found out about it. Just like smoking some other things where it's like, you wouldn't think about smoking this. However, and everyone calling like, oh, it's hot dog burnt ends. And like, first of all, it can't be hot dog burnt ends. But I also agree with them. It's like the whole grilled cheese debate. Like when you start, is it a melt or is it a grilled cheese? Chicken and rice grind, I'm so sorry. I understand. I understand. But you're gonna be so cut after that, right, Orange? You're gonna be so cut. You're gonna be able to grate cheese on the halves, right? You won't be able to eat it, but someone else can, right? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Lean bulking doesn't, no, Orange, it doesn't exist. Unless you're just using it as an opposite of like dirty bulking, where it's like, yes, I'm gonna eat everything for like 2 months and not really care, and then I'll cut later and want to die from cutting. Smoked canned salmon. That would confuse them. When I am on a balcony looking over New York, so strong cheese in Prim's hands. Yo, as long as there's an extension cord and you offer some to the neighbors, it's fine. I wasn't going, at first we were reading the first half, it's like, hi, I'm protein, huh? And I read only that part when you, first I read like, before you say anything not like that, it's like, what are you having for your protein? And then, oh, you mean on the second half, okay. Okay, don't say anything about the second half. Where the fuck are the, did I really miss it? Let's check Bernard. Okay. Okay, we're going to call again because it's kind of like, what's going on? Will and a smoker, there's a way. Cold, I haven't... Cold smoked cheese. Hot smoked salmon is delicious too. I should do that again. I don't have a Costco membership anymore. Just buying like basically an entire slab of salmon. But then you have to eat all the salmon too. Not that I have a problem with that, it's just that that could be a lot of salmon. Cheese fairy. What is... okay, hold on. I need to see if I can find this information. My internet, tell me how to say this. Maeve. Maeve. I'm like Maeve. I'm going to die by a cheese someday. No, we want this store. We're gonna call again. I'm gonna use the radio. 0525. Get your ass down here. Forget it. No! What do you mean forget it? You... No, she was just hit by like one piece of cheese. And then she died. What do you mean forget it? You can't abandon me. It was just a very well placed shot. How? Okay, I'm gonna actually go restore my save because I don't know what happens here. Bernard? No. Jeff. No. Dave. Jeez, all these men. Okay. We'll use the radio and see what happens. Police are on their way. Okay. The police are on their way. I'm paying attention. The door is open. Things are fine. I wonder if my cutscene of getting captured interfered with the police cutscene somehow. Oh, we need to go this way. Or if my cutscene with Edna interfered with it somehow, too. They would never have a glitch in a game like this, ever. Okay. I don't think they need that specifically to get in. So we'll just try this now. We're so close. Surely this will be a 2-stream game, right? Surely. Right? No, what I need to... If I want to be a good bug test, a good QA tester, I should write tests. Automate tests. I don't want to do that. Writing scripts? No, you can't make me! You can't make me write scripts. Actually, I guess yes, you can. Now I think about it, it's kind of a wait. No, I guess I kind of was on that dice thing. None of them worked. None of them made it into production. But I did try. I did try. Megabits of RAM. It's not like the NES had different megabits of RAM in it, did it? Depending on the version? Like, no, I thought it's like the same, right? All NESs at the base level are the same, question mark? No? Oh. Famicom had more. Yeah, but that's the Famicom, that's not an NES. It's not the same. They don't play the same games. I would expect, like, hardware differences there. The cops are here! The cops are here! The cops are here! We're done! Right? Cartridges? All right, let's go get them. Don't bug me, sucker face. Just walks right past him like it's nothing. Stand aside. So, it's you, slimy purple meteor. Oh no, you found me! You're coming with me, Craterhead. That's it. You got one line! Oh no, you found me! That's it. Wow, okay. We're gonna save? We're gonna save. We got that done. I did the cheek pinching and everything to get like a slimy voice. Dang. I guess we can't get down there. Appropriately bubbly. Day the 10th goes longer. Oh! There's something on the floor. You're with the meteor! You're with the meteor! Police Dr. Fred made me do it! He forced me to go along with his evil plan. It's all his fault. No, I'm innocent. He's right in there. Get him! Arrest him! Put a stop to his dastardly deeds. He's mad. I'll help you. I'm your friend, you can trust me. Please let me Whoa! Oh, my cheeks hurt. Thank you. My cheeks hurt. Okay, we can open the door. Method acting. That's not method acting. Purple tentacle. Invaders. Purple tentacle? Purple tentacle! Can I, like, use the Pepsi machine? I don't have a quarter. I don't have a quarter. Okay, I guess I'm just doing it. We use the chainsaw? No. Oh wow, hold on, give me a second. She's jiggling! NAS jiggle, okay, sorry. She's, oh, huh. Independently. There's only one thing left to do. I'm arming the self to show! Only I know how to the secret code to stop it. Can we open? The house will blow up in 2 minutes! Time remaining, okay. Get. Hole? Okay. What is this? Can we do this? Does this work? Wait. Can we pull the switch? Oh, what happens? I feel much better now. I'm free of this machine's control. But wait! The self-destruct sequence was initiated. I'll try to turn off. I did it! I'm sorry my insane plan caused you so much trouble. Ashik, thank you for the watch. Azure. And Azure! Ark, sorry. How can I ever repay you for your help? Cash would be nice. Don't be a tuna head. Don't be a tuna head. Don't be a tuna head. Congratulations, you won the game. I saved her with Bernard, and Dave gets all the credit. Jeez. And Jeff is still stuck in Edna's attic. Looking at the camera is very important. Do they thank me as a player? I wasn't reading. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to the credits. Fanfic fly. I feel kind of rotten. I was watching something and it was kind of a this seems like it's Fujoshi bait. Is it Fujoshi bait? And then I looked at AO3 online and it was kind of a, let me check the most popular pairings, and oh my god, it's Fujoshi bait. Not this specifically. Not this game, but different, something else. And then I'm realizing, wait, no, there's another thing I was watching is kind of even more Fujoshi bait. It's gotta be Fujoshi bait. So much Fujoshi bait. Hold on. I'm actually gonna look it up real quick. Hold on, I need to look it up. I don't need to look it up, but I would like to look it up to see, like, wait, was my intuition about this wrong or right? Okay. have to see is under this. It is. That's really nice that it's under this. Okay, what is the... I don't actually know their names. That's a problem. That's a problem. Hold on. I don't know all the characters' names. I know one of their names because it's in English. The other one, it's kind of a... let's see. Characters? Okay. Okay. Who are the other characters? Then we have those ones. Okay. I don't know what that is. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. There's so little fan fiction in this group. There's so little fan fiction. It's kind of what do you mean there's only 87 and most of them are for like if there's a 87 okay 87 okay first actually I'm gonna swap it to English because that is important. Let's swap it to English. How much is that gonna cut down? Dang. Okay, it didn't cut out that much. It cut out like 5. It's okay. There's a straight pairing, original male character. Wait, hold on. What is this pairing? What is this pairing? Alternate female lead, or like the female lead. Okay, I totally understand why that top pairing is the way it is. They pair the female antagonist with the male protagonist, and like, okay, I understand that. But what about the male antagonist? Where is that? And the answer is there's only like 2 of those. There's only 2 of those, and you can't see me doing like the hand wriggling things. Okay. Okay. Actually, wait, is it? Yeah. Quote unquote for what? The equivalent, I'm thinking, There's too many tentacles in this game. There's too many tentacles in this game. Oh, the hand wriggling. Yeah, hold on. There's gotta be a GIF for this. Wiggling? Wiggling might be, okay. It's not, it's close to this. Let me grab this. Can I just like save it? But no, the feeling is, the face is wrong, but the hands are right. Does that make sense? That probably makes sense. That's the wrong folder. I need a different folder. Oh, grabby hands, I guess is the word. Grabby hands. What is this image? It's a cat. Okay. I can afford to give this up for something else. These hands. That is the hands. Yes. Yes. Just like that. But no, my hand motion is more not my hand motion is that, but the face is not like that. No, actually, hold on. No, it's the opposite way. Opposite way. I need it opposite. Hold on. It's the opposite. The hands is when your hands are upward facing and you're doing the similar motion. Not down. It's the wrong kind of grabby hands. Hold on. Where? People do that, right? It's not just me. Like, it's like maybe grabby isn't, it's like despair. Okay, am I actually, hold on. I'm Zetsubo. Does he do hand grab motions? Does he ever do hand grab motions when he's in despair? Yes, but the hands are wriggling. The hands are moving. Hold on. The hands are... Zetsubo. Where is his hand motions? I can't find it of him doing hand motions when he's in despair. I think he just puts them up. But no, you gotta, yeah, you gotta, it's a little bit of wriggle. It's cool stuff. He doesn't wriggle his hands. I can't find the anime hands. Oh no. I'm never going to remember this, like, if I see it in a show, I guess. Okay. Like I'm tickling the belly of a cat. No? No? Write it down. That's supposed to wriggling hands. Despair grabby hands. Okay. Oh, in despair. Thank you for the water, Dilson. No, the Maniac was, in fact, the meteor who was mind controlling the scientist to do bad stuff. There's totally not a Maniac in this mansion right now. There's totally not a Maniac in this mansion. Yeah, my audio is really unhappy today. Oh, there's actually just no audio in this section of the game at all. TV show on Monday. No, we're gonna be watching, hold on. No one objected hard enough to this. No one objected hard enough, and I can't find enough. I can't find a GIF that gives the correct feeling of what we watched. Because I showed like one, but it's absolutely not even close to like enough to show off what I showed on Wednesday. We're going to be doing more of this. Actually, hold on. DF. Oh, it's locked. DF. I didn't mean to lock it. But yeah. We're watching. Don't you love women who gamble? And win? Through the heart of the cards or whatever? If you do, what are you doing here? Watch Rio Rainbow Gate instead. As long as it's responsible. She's the one getting paid to, like, be a croupier. She's a paid dealer, among other things. She's getting paid money to do a lot of things. It's also kind of like a peek into history because it's like, wow, back in the day, this was like super horny, sort of. Not okay, it wasn't like the worst. It's not like it was Queensblade, right? But it was, you know, fan servicey up the max, like dumb, absolute dumb trash fan service show. Sometimes I like to eat garbage. This is my garbage of choice. Yeah, it is. But like, man, then you compare it against some other things. It's like, wow, you know, the bar has really changed over the years. The bar has really changed, I feel like. Quasar? Yeah. But I think Quasar, I want to say, did Quasar ever get licensed? In comparison to like the tried interspecies reviewer, but that got kinda, they apparently didn't know what they were getting into when they got the license. Quasar got licensed? Who? Who would license such a show? Let me find out. The ending song is pretty banger though for Quasar. Yeah, wow, one was not enough. One was not enough, really? Okay. I'm looking through. Like for the author, and it's just sort of a I don't see anything with that name I don't see anything in here I don't recognize really. That could potentially have a similar premise because it's kind of like, well, it's not Trinity 7, right? It's not like Nagias. Actually, when was Quasar? When was Quasar? Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. I see. It's in the manga section maybe because otherwise he's a screenwriter. And so the screenwriting is not the same, but like the manga. Okay. That doesn't have a link. I'm not going to say that one out loud because the name is Who licensed it? Anime Network did a webcast of Quasar. Wait, Sentai has a license. Who? Wow, okay. Not even like Sentai's I don't remember what the name of their alternates are for like their other equipment. Not equipment, their other brands, so to speak, that are in the same kind of grouping. Because I know that they have other there's Sentai Division, Smoke and Mirrors, Amusement Park Media, Acer Media. So I guess the question is like, okay, Sentai is not like the parent. Who's the parent? Who is the parent? Okay. This might be a little bit like too historical information to be honest looking through it. Shinju no Nectar. Okay. That's not what I thought. That's not the name of it I thought it would be. Like looking through. Let me check what I see on the bottom. Okay, I was looking at the Vita, the Vita one. I thought like, oh, that's gotta be it, right? I totally stopped there and I did not read the next one. If I saw that, I would probably, I was like, okay, I see. I see where they're going, maybe. Alternate combined nickname? Alternate combined nickname for which? For which? Oh, for the I don't know what it is because there's literally like no actually maybe if I turn this to Japanese and see what the okay. What does it have? It does not in fact seem to have a short name. I don't think it does. Let me check the translation to see if there's a section where they're like nope. It tries to figure this out. The English translation seems to be I know it's oh god no, this is done. It's like 2007. Vita Sexualis. I thought that was it. I thought that was the one that was going to be like Quasar premise. I don't know what Champion Red is whatsoever. I've never heard of that before in my life. As I stare at the Wikipedia page for all this. It ended in 2013 for Vita. And then there's another one, which is the... Is this still running? Oh my god, the Nectar one is still running. It's been running since... 2016? Okay. Frankenfran Red and Champion Red. Ring of Fire was interesting, but it doesn't quite give me that sort of feeling that it's not, man. I guess it's what's the word? It's a palate cleanser. It's a palate cleanser. Yeah, XIV. I read horror manga sometimes. And novels. For 4th of July, my first 4th of July streaming, I read, God, what was it called? Summer Fireworks in My Corpse. It's not a horror. It kind of is. It's not like as horrific as some other things, but it's got body horror. I am XIV. I've read MPD Psycho up to like volume 9. I only stopped because I think I had caught up to the English releases at the time. I still have the copies, so the only things I've given away has been Gil, because I live way too close to the ocean to keep thinking about what Gil had going on. But aquarium pump nugget box lady, sure. Brain plant garden lady, sure. I know, they're horrible. They're absolutely horrible. However, I can do that. I can do it when it's red, and I can control the speed of the horror. I can do that. I can't do it when it's like a video game where the control can be wrested from you and like noises and stuff. I can't do that. I think MPD Psycho is probably like I don't want to say worst one I've watched in terms of like visuals, but I mean, I guess I already admitted I can't have Gil, so Gil would actually be the worst. But and there's body horror in that too, but just otherwise, I think most people would probably say the MPD Psycho is probably worse. Yeah. But I just also read. I just finished reading a horror Sweet Home. I just finished reading Sweet Home last week. Man, it's not even been like a full. It's probably actually been a week since I've read it, and it's already like halfway out my ears. MPD Psycho had a live action, actually. That may have been what you heard. Barcode Eye People. It's about a detective with multiple personalities, one of which is an absolute freak. Not in the good way either, necessarily. And he's solving murders and committed by other people who tend to have the same affliction as he does in terms of the reason why he has the eye barcode thing. The live action has been out for a long time. I don't actually know if they've done multiple live actions. Let me see. MPD Psycho. Oh wow, MPD Psycho ended in 2016. I stopped reading it in like probably 2011. 24 volumes. It gets kind of... I did like peek into the Japanese comics when they came out, because I did actually have a monthly subscription to the... Oh, I had it. You know what? I had a subscription to Young Ace, and that's why I saw it. I would go pick up Young Ace magazine every month, and so I was reading it, and it got kind of, I don't know, it got kind of weird. Yeah. I mean, okay, like the opening section is pretty weird, but I mean, it gets weirder in a different way. It kind of like how Ghost Talker gets weird with the cult stuff. But I guess when you start with the aquarium lady. No, I think it's just more like they get lost in the plot a bit, I think. That sounds weird to say. Ghost Talker. It was interesting, but you definitely need to find a good translation for the ending because, man, it gets, yeah. Ghost Tucker also gets kind of convoluted. And I know that some of the original, like, it got dropped by the original publisher, like, twice. Twice! Not, I say original publisher, the original English publisher who picked up the license. They dropped it fucking twice. I hate it so much. And then I read the ending and it's like, I can't understand why. I kind of understand why. Yeah, it gets convoluted. But I mean, you could at least start MPD Cycle. Live action TV miniseries in 2000, directed by Takashi Miike, and that's why I heard of it because I knew someone who really liked Takashi Miike stuff, and I knew I could never watch it because I don't even know how they watched it. Just because I know that they liked horror, but they also couldn't do eyeball stuff. And it's kind of the barcode eyeball thing. Thank you. I've been on this screen for way too long. I know we were playing Maniac Mansion. I know I'm not gonna be able to finish it again. Not in a good amount of time. So, I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna swap to something else. Do not mind me. What am I gonna swap to? I'm thinking. We're not speedrunning, we beat it once. I'm thinking about what game. I'm gonna let's see. Actually. No, you guys are gonna hate me if I do that. Right, I got rubber feet for my stacks of NES game holders. So they're all in one giant stack now. There's like 30 of them. Let's see. There is a game that I want to play next week, but it's kind of, well, I could do this other thing. Yeah, so the thing that I have for holding the NES cartridges has like a little spacer, or it's got a little empty circle spots on it, like divots that you can put rubber feet on, so they can stack, because otherwise they only hold 10 at a time. But now I have a giant stack of like, I stacked 3 of them on top of each other, so there's 30. New game, old game. Summer NES. Yeah, okay, so, I mean, I could break out Jaws, but you guys are gonna hate me, so I'm gonna pull out something else, and the question is what? There's something else that I can start, and I won't be able to finish this stream. But I want to do a different game next week that isn't necessarily this. I think I'm gonna grab it out anyway. Because the other option, I have 2 options. One is Super Mario Brothers, because I still haven't beat that, and that's just gonna be hitting my head against the wall. And the other one is something that you guys are probably gonna like, but it's also like, well, I mean, there's Jaws, as I said, but because Shark Week. Shark Week? I think it's Shark Week. Is it Shark Week, or is it next week Shark Week? And then there's this game, and it's kind of people will like this game. I've never played it. I played something else that I played the previous iteration on stream. Let's see if it works.